Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. My name is Steve, and today I want to talk about NIO stock, which is ticker symbol NIO. Now, we'll talk about NIO, who they are, what they do, and if it's a good investment, which I'll reveal at the end of the video. Now, NIO, what NIO is NIO is in the EV space where they're car manufacturers out of China, the Tesla of the East, per se. But yeah, they have a market cap of like $38 billion, right? They've been in business since 2014 and they operate primarily out of China. Now, what's cool about this company is, well, before I get into what's cool about the company, or what amazed me about it when I just did my research, the past couple of days, getting information about it. I'm a shareholder of Lucid, right? Now I have videos about Lucid and Rivian, in my chart in my library. You can check those out after this video, and they're pretty good. And so I figured I would do one about NIO. Now a lot of people ask me in you know comments about NIO, how I felt about NIO, and I'm like, man, I'm doing all these things about EV. I never even did NIO, so today's the day. Now, in a comparison, I can only compare NIO as an investment as what I do with Lucid, and that's what I'll get into. So NIO, from what I've seen, is China's biggest producer of EV. I mean, they're like miles ahead. I think that I don't even know if they're the only ones doing it, but I mean they say they're the pioneers of electric vehicles in China. Now they have units out. They have a lot of different units. I think it's like 6 or 7 different models of car. Like Tesla has a lot of different models of car. And the thing that's cool about them that I didn't know is a lot of their cars are economy class cars. They're not really like Lucid. Lucid is more of a luxury brand. Put that pen down. The thing with NIO that I like I was saying, there's something cool about NIO that I like. The thing about NIO that I like is, amidst all of the chip shortages, the pandemic, and a lot of stuff going on in the world, right? Now, this is a startup company too. They've still been able to produce cars at a rate, year over year, that's astronomical. That's cool. That's a good thing. But you have to look at it as this. Like I look at it from this perspective. It's a different country. Now, Rio compared to something like Lucid, Lucid is a luxury brand. A lot of people don't know that. Like me, I brought into the whole luxury thing with Lucid. Now, it's different than Tesla, the way the cars look and all of this, and it's a US based company. NIO is a Chinese based company based in China. Now, I don't know how good the cars are or anything like that. I never heard anything about them. It's in a different nation. So you have to look at it like, there's a lot of billionaires in China. I don't know who sponsors them. They got the government backing them. China is a very proud country. And I don't know if you know about China and constructing things and automation. They do stuff quick, fast. And they are turning out vehicles like crazy over there. And they're really pushing this brand of NIO. So I cannot hate on that. In fact, I gotta applaud it. NIO is a less speculative stock. Like I did a video about Lucid, like news that last week or the week before last that they were having, they had to cut their cars down to 6,000 cars this by the end of this year. And that's down from more than half of what it was before. And they're having problems and the stock price is dropping. Now, NIO just had earnings and the earnings weren't too good. I don't have the stats in front of me, but they said the earnings too good. Today, Lucid stands at $20.81 a share today as we speak with the making of this video. Now, is NIO a good stock to invest in? It all depends on your risk tolerance. You got Lucid, you got Rivian, you got NIO, then you got Tesla way up here. Now, in my opinion, NIO, even though like if you look at the market cap, like I'm looking at a comparison right here, Lucid's market cap's 31 billion, NIO's is 38 billion, right? Lucid, once you even these all out, Lucid might have higher returns because they're higher priced cars. Their luxury cars start up, I think it's like $87,000, and their top of the line, the range is from 87,000 to 150,000. That's for a vehicle, and that's the Lucid Air. Like I said, it's a luxury brand. You look at the names of the cars they're trying to come out with, the Lucid Air. Then you got the Lucid Dream. So it's a totally different type of market that they're even targeting that NIO's not. NIO is just trying to get cars out to basic consumers, like, regular families, affordable cars. So as they grow, in each of their spaces that they're going, the results are going to be different. Now, if I knew what I knew now, would I have invested in NIO, even though it's a Chinese company? And a lot of people, they're funny about, if they want to invest in a Chinese company. Me, I don't have no problem with that. But at an earnings per share of negative 70 cents, it's not too far off from them making profit, especially over here. And I think they just started trading on the Shanghai stock market. And that's huge news, because now investors over there don't have to try to get shares over here if they live in that country, and it might be paperwork and all kind of stuff that they got to go through. Now they can just go and order shit. Now, granted, if you can buy one share at a time, over there I'm hearing that they got to buy 10 shares at a time. But I don't think it's going to be an issue, because China is a fast-growing country. They're going to be their whole economy is booming, like not booming, but I mean it's taking off. They're doing a lot of building constantly, and amidst the turmoils of everything that's going on in the world, from COVID, like I said, all the way up until now, years later, they're still putting out cars, and that's a big thing. Would I invest in NIO? I think so. In fact, I'm going to look into it a little bit more. I mean, it just had the earnings. It ain't nothing but $20 a share. So, me putting a couple of $100 in it right now, guys, it's not going to kill me, But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. I mean, they come off a 52-week high of $44, right? Now, you got to understand something. I'm going to divert a little bit. The EV market is very unpredictable. But if you want to look at speculation, right, as far as NIO and Lucid, NIO has way less speculation, because you see them producing the cars every year. Lucid is still dealing with, stagnant production of, okay, we're going to do this, and then something comes up and they're like, these people already passed that. Plus it's in another country, and then the economy's different. You don't know what kind of advertisement they have over there or anything like that. But yeah, man, I mean, it looks all right. I mean, for an investment, it all comes down, like I said, it all comes down to your risk tolerance. It doesn't look that bad for me at $20, because think about it. All in all, will it be $20? This is how I look at it. Will this stock be $20 5 years from now? I don't think it will. You got to remember, EV is the next best thing, and it's jumping year after year after year. As long as Tesla keeps coming out with stuff, they're going to always be, when you talk about EV, you're going to think about Tesla first. And, everybody believes in Elon Musk, and, he's a very creative person, and it helps companies like this that are in EV, because, everybody's competitive. It's a very competitive space. So, it's almost like the .com thing, and it's hard for me. It's weird for me to say it, but like, just hear me out on this. It's almost like the .com thing, because it was a lot of computer companies, and everything was the next big thing, and everything was competitive. So what happened was, when everything started, you had to crash or whatever, a lot of people couldn't sustain themselves. They were either brought up by somebody else with their technology, and the best of the best survived. Now, am I saying NIO's going to be the best of the best? No, but NIO's in another country. So they got consumers that, not Tesla, but, Rivian and Lucid may not even have. But they can't even meet the demand because China has a huge population, so their demand is up. But yeah, just thinking about that, yeah, I would mess with NIO. I would mess with it. And I'm not. Am I telling you to mess with it? No. But I mean, you got some spare change, not spare change, but you got a little bit of money and you want to get into the EV space at $20 a share, with a low of $11. I mean, you can wait, sit on it for a little bit, buy a few shares, see what it does for the next 6 months, keep up with the news, do some research on it. This might turn into something. It might be a 10 bagger or something. You never know. But yeah, from what I read about NIO, I really like it. I never really thought to think about it, but look into it. But yeah, I think you can't really compare. I mean, they both electric space cars like Rivian, Lucid. You can't compare those to NIO. NIO has a hell of an advantage. It's a Chinese company, so they got all of China backing them. As customers, they get to see the vehicle before we do. And a lot of times in other countries, their cars might look different than ours over here. So they might have, since 2014 or whenever they've been out, they might have had, it might be NIO was all over there in China, which I'm betting it is. But yeah, like I said, it comes down to risk tolerance. Is NIO a buy for you? If you could, drop me a comment. Let me know. Let me know if you like it, how you see it going in the foreseen future. Is it a buy or is it a sell? Or you want to short sell it? What your plans are if you do have the stock, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, I just wanted to drop in and chime in a little bit and talk about it because I did Rivian and I did Lucid. Like I said, you guys can go and look on my channel, and they're recent in the last couple of weeks, so you can check them out and see the comparison and why I brought Lucid and but yeah, that's it today, guys. I mean, just on this space, I appreciate you spending time with me as usual, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And always like and subscribe and help me grow the channel. I'm just a guy that likes to talk about stocks. I'm a long-term investor, and we'll take it from there. Have a good day.